This performance review can take anywhere from 2 to 6 hours. We are back with Severance. Listen, last episode, the board came down with the business. That performance review shook Milchick. He was like, oh. They were calling him out on very trivial things like, oh yeah, and you used the bathroom and you didn't flush the right way. I'm like, everything is up for grabs here. It's ridiculous. But what do you expect with Lumen? They really wanted to break him down so that he can become even more aggressive, and he was. Did you see that standoff in the elevator? He was like this. Oh God! Well, the only hope we have now is the reintegration and what that's going to do. I am itching for a reveal of some sort, something else where we can latch onto as we head toward the big mystery of the season, this Cold Harbor project, and of course Mark's wife. As always, if you want to watch along on the Alexa's content on the Patreon, so please join the Patreon and support. Much appreciated. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and notification bell. Engage with the video. Thank you. With that, let's go ahead and watch Severance.
Everything was like so white.
We're making progress.
Breaking through.
What are they doing to her?
All I know is she's essential.
Yeah, she is.
The Gemma you know is still in there. When you get her out, it will be the two of you out here together.
I mean, can't make promises right now. Who knows who she is at this point?
You think about all the ways you'd change to get that person back. You'd drink less, you'd listen more.
The things you'd give up.
It's dumb, but for me, it might actually happen.
Right. So you have to think about it a lot more now. Mark's grief is palpable. Oh God. That's the weird thing. Any Mark has no idea what's going on. Seeing his house. Oh God.
You okay?
Oh. And that's the thing. It's so weird with Severance or being severed, because it's still your body going to work. It's not like Mark is at home right now and there's like two versions of himself at the same time. His body's at work, so he's fully at work, and the other side is shut off. But the other side is sort of taking him back to when he was like at home, I guess in the morning or whatnot. Interesting. So full reintegration means, I'm assuming it means that like if it works properly, you go into work and you can just switch back on and have both your memories.
Sir?
Have a seat.
What, her own performance review now? It's like they dog me and I'll dog you.
I had my performance review yesterday.
Yeah. Now it's time for yours, Miss Wong.
Many valid concerns were raised, which I look forward to addressing.
I'm glad for you.
No, I'm glad for you.
I feel I should remind you, you cannot graduate from this fellowship until I have deemed you wintertide material.
Fellowship?
This will mean using your time well and eradicating from your essence childish folly.
Eesh. The wild thing is there's nothing childish about her.
I shall be busy for the rest of the day. I trust you can steward the floor in my stead. You may sit at your regular desk.
Oof. Not the regular desk.
Thank you, Mr. Milchick.
It's like, don't you dare sit here on this desk. She's really excited too. She's like, okay, I'll take your seat and everything. I have your office, and they get a new badge for the day.
They're trying to intimidate us, divide us.
And also,
It's so that we won't work together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get that map.
Helena, we shared vessels. Had sex.
Intimate relations.
At the retreat, it's in your tent.
She doesn't know. She wasn't,
Oh.
And another thing to be annoyed about Helena for is like, she took my moment.
I mean, obviously,
What a weird thing to happen. It's like I didn't even experience that, but it was my body.
So when she, I had no idea.
She should be mad. I'll be mad.
She tricked me. I mean, I wanted to, but she tricked both of us.
It's probably another tactic. Something to drive a wedge between us. Like,
Ellie,
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Ooh, and it's working.
sorry, I thought it was you.
But it wasn't me.
Yeah, it's very icky. That's a weird thing to be told. So, oh yeah, I had sex with you. Yeah, but you were not like what? Not you, but your body. Just severed this whole thing is just such a very icky, weird, awkward thing especially when things like this happen. I hope this whole performance review thing sets Milchick off the edge, and the picture thing, the Keir Egan nonsense, sets him off the edge, and he turns. I can't wait for him to turn, but I fear they'll, delete him if necessary.
Maybe I'm trying to find something I excel in. Like I do down here.
I sometimes wonder if you're just not happy.
Wonder means they're not talking about it enough.
Want to hear about all my offspring and stare at your face?
Your offspring.
Sorry, that was weird.
No, it was really sweet. I like it.
Ah,
I like this.
he's closed off. Outie. Maybe guilt
I
about
wish we could really be together.
not succeeding in things and stuff like that. And here she has him at his innocent form, without the pain.
You and him are, but I'm not.
But he doesn't even know the extent of their relationship, Audi. And she's like, this is great. I love this. I wish we had this on the outside. It's so wild because, that is her husband, but it's like that's a little bit of a different person in a sense, but it's his body. It's physically his body. So she's a little bit, but also because she has a little bit of a strained relationship with him after her 3 kids, after issues with work and job and being pulled apart. And now she's almost like meeting him again, like a first date, the first times of a relationship when things are very pure. I feel what she's feeling. I understand. Like, I mean, I kind of understand that, but...
Look, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine what it must be like.
You thought it was me. What sucks is that she got to have that and I didn't.
The anger is with her.
Use my body to get close to you, that she dresses me in the morning like I'm a baby. That she controls me and this company and all of us. It's disgusting.
She's on mission again. Helly.
Hey, do you want me to, describe what happened? Like, I feel like you have every right.
No, I don't want her memory.
Yeah, it's not hers. I want to make a new one.
I want my own.
Bathroom?
Would you like that?
Oh. She's like, I'm gonna get my own back, okay? She's like, you're not getting one on me.
But how?
I feel like there's even better rooms in here. There's a bed somewhere. Go have your moment. Ooh. She said, follow me. Y'all are supposed to be working and you're taking the long lunch break for some afternoon delight. Not this cold, dark, dready electronics room. Or just tables. I thought it was computers. Ugh. With the glass windows though at the side. Isn't bathroom better? The bathroom anyone can come in. I mean, class. This is
A tent.
oh, a tent. I mean, it doesn't have to be the same thing. We just asked for another art, bro. Milchick is like, don't even. It's wild because they have no experiences. This is so first time, things for them. Miss Wong's about to come here and be like, his hands are shaking. What? Who does Milchick even talk to about his life, about what's going on? We don't have any sense of his marriage or marriage. He's uses too many big words. Oh God. Please don't think that this is a true reflection of who you are. Is he really trying to change and take them?
You must eradicate from your essence childish folly.
Big words.
You must eradicate from yourself childish folly.
Your essence. You must stop being a child. You can reduce that even more. Eradicate is stop.
You must grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Yeah. Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up is better.
Grow up.
But grow up is harsh.
Grow. Grow.
Ugh. Just grow? I think grow up is fine. But grow up is pretty harsh. That's still a child, a younger person. So be careful, Milchick. And also, you're at work. You can't be telling people grow up. You still have to use lingo of a job and of a manager. You're in the hallway.
Oh no, you're bleeding.
Oh, you're bleeding. Who's bleeding?
You are.
It's him. Yeah. Reintegration. I'm like, there's no way.
Did you punch him?
I mean, not today.
Any other symptoms? Any auras or hallucination?
Switching.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Not Ms. Wang also being a medical doctor, a nurse practitioner.
What?
What?
Were you just at Lumen?
What time is it?
Are you at Lumen or in your basement with me?
Both.
Do you remember a hallway? A black
I
hallway.
remember,
This is a lot.
You'll feel gaps in time until it all comes back together.
well, when the fuck is that gonna happen?
We need to enhance, speed up the process.
Oh God, how about that gonna do though?
Is that safe?
There's a slight chance of hemorrhage.
Eesh.
So me bleeding to death.
Not necessarily.
That's the chip. That's the
We'll
sep.
flood the chip itself.
That's the chip.
Flood the chip. Jesus Christ.
Wait.
You've already
Okay.
got.
You know what?
Oh my God.
Get the fuck off me. I am not doing this.
Yo, she's pushing though.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go eat.
Eesh. I'm with Mark. Like, let's slow down for a second. This is how Petey got mangled up. I know she thinks she's in her bag about it, but like, you can't. He's not a. You can't guinea pig him like that. So Audi Arab is gonna also fall in love with Audi Bird. A wild concept. I guess they are meant to be together. But he's married.
Who the hell are you?
He's joking. He's joking. He's joking. His husband Fields. Fields?
Fields is tending the hand.
Attila,
Yes, Attila.
you just ask about the glaze.
Attila?
Yes.
Ooh.
We could feed him a pile of loose corn.
That actor is familiar to me. I don't know why.
Oh. I'm sure any ever saw in this Philistine.
Is he the one that delivers from the basement?
Irving.
Irving. Yes. Welcome back to our home.
Listen, I have a very presence kind of thing for people. I feel presences. Don't ask. He feels like that man.
What's mine's yours.
I felt his presence before inside Lumen. I know it.
Said the church's stance. Innies are complete individuals with souls that can be judged separately.
Interesting.
Wow. He's looking for the exit. No.
I am. I don't trust Fields. I'm sorry. I don't trust him. Just on principle, just the way his demeanor is, but also I feel that I have sensed that presence before, and I'm telling you, I will not miss a presence. So I think it's him walking down that hallway. They didn't show us
You
who it
didn't
was.
tell me how to go. You went back to Lumen, right?
Oh,
She doesn't talk about it.
they canceled it.
Eesh.
I didn't see him. You.
She's lying about it. Maybe to her, it feels like she's cheating on him. With him. Wow, that's a very interesting concept. What does that sound like? The music from Narcos. Watch, that doctor's gonna come. He's gonna be like, there's still time to continue. She's following him? Why is she here? Mark, better leave right now. This is targeting, plain and simple. She's like, oh wow, that's so funny. Lady Helena, please Take your witchy claws out of this situation.
I'm Helena Egan. I work at Lumen.
Yeah, no, I know.
I work at Lumen. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to officially meet you.
No one said you can. No. Don't touch her hand. She probably has some device in there.
Hope they're feeding you at work. May I?
I'm sure you would know because you were in there spying. You're here back to spy more.
The systemic error from the other night. We take pride as a company to be better than that.
Mm-hmm.
We will be better.
Sure
It's
you
nice
do.
to hear. Thanks.
Of course.
Now, can you leave?
So you know all about it then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know all about it.
Where's my wife? You
I'm like the
lying.
head of the company, Mark.
Truth comes out.
Dumb, sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Really?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You're clearly not dumb.
Is she trying to flirt?
That was my father.
Uh-huh.
You should meet him sometime.
No.
But seriously, I'd love to hear about your experiences sometime.
Okay.
He knows. He's like, lady.
I mean, I can't imagine how confusing that must have been. Traumatic, even.
Trying to find out what he knows.
I know you've already been through so much with losing your wife and all.
Oh. He's like, just be quiet. The wife you have locked up in the
Gemma.
basement.
Right, Gemma.
Gemma. Yeah, I forgot her name.
It's a car accident, right?
Please stop talking.
That's right.
Yeah, such a shame. She was so young.
He wants to grill her right now. He wants to be like, but he's keeping it in.
Good night.
God. Good night. Scary. Look at her trying to get her claws in him. Look at her. She came here with a performance already ready to go. Run far away from that lady. Or Kier. Regional roadmap. Oh, is this the board? Mr. Board? Is this Irv stuff? Did the same thing. Lucy. This is Irv stuff. Howdy, Irv. How is he seeing all this? John Green, Greenstead, Severance, Michael, Burke.
We used to call each other
Burke Goodman.
Hon. That became Attila.
Because
Attila the Hun.
He knows history.
Attila the Hun.
Do you think you two ever made love at work?
Fields, Jesus.
What?
There's a non-zero chance that the two of you had unprotected sex.
Why are you singing like that?
I believe that innies deserve to experience love. I mean it. And I hope it was beautiful.
I don't trust you, Fields. You started way off base, and then he changed to beautiful. I see you, Fields. You're the one at work pushing that hallway thing, collecting stuff.
Sorry for being a dick. Let's do it. Tonight.
The ice cream. She's me with that ice cream. In a basement or in a room somewhere, you know, just living my best life. So yeah, he felt like he needed to do this now after the meeting with Helena. Because yeah, he sensed the lies and the vitriol spewing from her, being like, oh my god, Mark, a scout? You came there with his file to have a conversation. You're running the company. He knows about Gemma being, you know, taken and used for experiments. And you're talking about Mark Scout? I can't wait till it exposes the whole thing. God, she's going to go into his head. This is like from the opening sequence with something peering out of his head, which could just be his innie coming out or Gemma in his mind. Kind of look like it could be Gemma. I don't know. Maybe that's off base. Oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. You applied some local anesthetic. Lidocaine is a local anesthetic, right? Ooh! Stop. It's just gonna flood the chip. That's gonna be aggressive, though. No? So he's gonna fully... Oh, God, I don't want to see this. This is so graphic. Stop. This is too graphic for me. Oh, she's going in. Yeah, this is enough. This angle is better. Please, just stop. Yo, if she makes a mistake there, you can literally... But that's how she's doing it. Look at it. Look at that slight dolly zoom happening. You have to have such steady hands as a surgeon, as anything related to medicine. That's not the life I live. Ish. She put some masking tape on there. It's done. There. You need to stitch that up.
It'll be fast.
Fast? How fast?
Yo.
I'm nervous.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Don't move like that.
That's Helena?
My car's in the driveway. She knows I'm here.
You can't speak to her right now. Why did she follow him home? Ew.
Mark.
Yeah.
Girl, what do you want? Like, this is encroachment. Oh, okay. This is
Dude,
Devin.
I left you like 5 messages.
I thought that was Helena. I was so mad.
I'm already trying something else.
She doesn't know about this. He didn't tell her.
Okay, what are you trying?
Hacking into my brain.
Why are you trying to cut me out of this?
Yo, Mark, this is not gonna work with Devin there.
I didn't ask for your help.
Fuck you, officially. What smell?
Smelling something at work. That's another memory.
Oh my god.
Don't touch him! Who the fuck are you?
He's convulsing. Is he frothing at the mouth? Yo, this is not good.
It gets fuzzy, like saying I worked at Lumen 20 years ago, which is, of course, before Severance even existed.
Before Lumen even existed. That means he has something to do with Severance. His severed self, maybe. But how wouldn't he know where he works?
Fields or you me? Oh, what? No, I met with Fields.
You did meet with Fields.
Yeah, but,
Maybe
it's
we'll have a moment.
either way.
They're kind of cute when they, act like that.
Good night, Bert. Good night.
Yeah, Bert Ditchfield, he's lying. He's working at Lumen, collecting information. I just don't know how that would work though. How would he just leaving each day and going there? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a full-time gig. It's a part-time gig. Okay, listen. Stick with me here. Fields is fully at Lumen. I don't know where I'm getting that from. That might be so out of left field. That might be the writers might be scratching their heads like, where did you get that? I felt the presence of the person walking. I'm not gonna go into that, but like I feel that Fields is that guy from that hallway who delivered to the O&D guys. I don't know how, but I think it's him. Also, there were a little bit of clues with him saying 20 years ago, stuff like that. Maybe it's a severed situation. Maybe he's picking up something from his innie. I don't know. But there's something with Fields. Or maybe it was a slip up, That was a nice dinner that they had there. Very weird, very eerie, Fields just bringing up stuff about work and then being together at work, and then there was something off about it. It makes sense for him to feel that way, obviously, because his husband is has a relationship with someone from work who's now fully here in their house. It is weird for sure. So maybe it's just that or something else. But clearly, it's a relationship or something is forming between him and Bird. It's like what they had on the inside is happening on the outside. It's interesting how they also paralleled that with Helena and Mark at the restaurant. It's like they had a little kind of chemistry in a sense, even though I think Mark was seeing through the veil of all she was doing, but this reintegration is really getting into high gear. The whole thing was very graphic, of course, but putting that thing into his head and shock starting this whole thing, I don't know how he's gonna look like next episode, but I'm really scared for him, worried about what happened to Petey, and he's already started to bleed and he's coughing, so the physical effects are already happening. So I don't know. I hope Mark is gonna be able to get out of this, and not succumb to it. It did seem though that in those flashes we saw a vision or a memory of Gemma, but she was wearing something pink or purple, which I don't think we've seen her in. So it seems like a different thing there. Maybe they're going to go to that memory. I can't wait till we find out what's happening with Gemma. It's just, I'm itching trying to find out. So it's going to be, it's going to be, I wonder if any of the theories I've had are true. I don't know, but it's going to be really, really huge. this thing with Dylan and his wife, I think it's Gretchen. Her not telling him about what happened, almost like keeping it from him, like her other lover, even though it's him. You can tell that she's really experiencing, some, deep emotions for him at work and able to talk to him in a way that she probably can't at home. And I think it's giving her a very sort of like awkward feeling. And of course, Dylan is sort of falling in love with his Audi wife. It's also the whole show, the whole thing with the scene, of course, the love scene between Helly and Mark is the same thing. It's all sort of, the lines are blurring. They're doing a lot more than they did in season one. I don't know that when they made these endings, when they do the severance, I think the whole point was to separate the two. And now a lot of it is converging. A lot of it is just happening. The outside is coming inside is coming outside. And I wonder what that does to this severance process. I wonder what that does to things like reintegration. Can that even just start to trigger itself? We had Irv, who was painting the hallway from the inside. All these little things were happening. So I wonder if this is going to lead to that happening, just the worlds colliding. That's kind of my guess as to what's going on. Very interesting concept here with this. I think they're going to places where the people who started this project we're not considering. It's about to get messy. Well, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.